This week we're in Long Beach, California, and if you're a skateboarder, well, you might recognize this spot. I don't know, I think it's about to be demoed. Dude, are you serious?
It looks like they took out the run-up. It's gonna be gone here any day.
Yeah. Wow, it is gone. This is crazy.
So the run-up is completely gone. The spot is still kind of here, but I have a feeling they're gonna redo all this here pretty soon.
And this thing is massive. Let's talk about some skate history. Kanten Russell, first one to ollie it. Heath Kirchart also ollied this thing. That was an America ad. Zach Allen did ollie north. I like that one.
I mean, it lands downhill, but that's still gonna be a lot of impact.
That thing's huge.
Yeah.
Look at the top of your head and look at the top of where you pop.
When you're like right here, it doesn't seem as big, but the fact that you gotta go over the rail, like yeah, most people probably don't land to like down here, and that's gotta be at least 10 feet.
Yeah, that's nuts. I've seen a photo of David Gonzalez doing crail grab down this thing. I don't think I've ever seen that footage. If anyone knows where the footage is, leave a comment below, because yeah, I want to see that. Nick Merlino, how you doing? We checked out that Long Beach spot. You did 2 tricks on it. The first one, the switch ollie. You're the bone machine. What made you want to switch ollie that? And what year was that?
I want to say that was like 2011 or 12, but what made me want to do it? I don't know. I needed a big switch ollie for my part at the time. So the spot's cool because you can roll up to it from like 2 different angles.
Right.
I don't know. I was just there and I looked at it and I was like, I could probably switch ollie this if I tried. And Mike Sinclair offered me like $200 if I switch ollie or something in like a pizza party. So I was like, yeah, word, let's do it. I actually did 3 tricks on it.
Oh, really?
I got a new part coming out in like a couple weeks.
Oh, I was gonna mention this later, but I'll just jump to it now. If you did a 3rd trick on that, it's probably the last trick that'll ever been done. They like tore out the run up and they're redoing the ground.
I still go to Long Beach here and there to like visit friends and stuff. And every time I pass by it, like it looks like they're doing construction, so you can't skate it anymore.
I think the spot's done, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you remember how many tries the switch ollie took?
I want to say like maybe within 10 tries or something.
Well, you did switch ollie down El Toro, which is insane. How did the Long Beach one compare? Was it the same type of battle or?
You know, I would say El Toro was definitely scarier. The other one is just a drop. El Toro was just scary because it's long, you know, and it's tall as well. So.
Did you get El Toro pretty quick?
Yeah, El Toro took like 40 minutes before I landed it, maybe an hour. But there was a lot of like just rolling up to it, you know?
Right.
I was kind of scared. I guess it was more of a battle than the other one. It's definitely a lot scarier, that's for sure. The other one, like I said, it's just a drop. The only thing you really have to deal with is the downhill landing, you know, which can kind of make it a little bit harder, I guess. The first one I stuck good. I think I rolled away. I kicked away a couple of them, you know, before I actually committed to landing it, just to see how it would feel.
Right, right.
Let's see. Ryan Decenzo nollied it. D back 180'd it. That's a hefty back 180.
For sure.
TJ Rogers switch 180'd it.
Out of all the other tricks that have been done at that spot, do you have a favorite besides yours?
Ooh, I like, was it Trevor McClung? He did switchback 180?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Nick Merlino is the only one to land a flip trick down it. He kick flipped it.
Yeah, let's move on to the kickflip. That was the ender of your WTF part. It was actually the ender to the whole video. So tell us the story about that day.
That spot, like, it's pretty legendary in Long Beach. Like, I remember, like, I would be skating downtown after, like, getting lunch somewhere or something, and we would, like, always look at that thing, and we'd almost, like, laugh at it, you know, because it's, like, so massive. But that's the kind of stuff I like to skate, you know? Like, I like to jump down stuff. I love skating handrails. Like, that's the kind of skating I'm into. After looking at it a couple times, I was like, you know, I'll probably try to skate this eventually one day. And so I always had it in my mind that, like, you know, no flip tricks had been done down it at the time. With that in mind, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to kickflip this. Like, you know, I don't know what I'm going to use it for or when I'm going to do it, but eventually I want to try to kickflip this thing. So yeah, I just kept going back. Like, I went back 3 times for it. I remember I tried it like probably like 30 tries and just like kept getting smoked. Kept getting wheel bite. Like, couldn't roll away.
Yeah.
My board slipping out from under me. That day failed. Went back like a month later, tried it again. It was like the same thing. I think like a couple weeks before the deadline for WTF, I went and kickflipped it, and I got it on the 3rd trip. But I was there like trying it for like probably like a good solid hour and a half. It was kind of brutal on my body a little bit, but luckily it paid off because I wound up rolling away from it. That thing's cool. It's a good spot for like if you have like a trick that you want to do and you know you're looking for like an ender type of trick.
Yeah.
It's cool looking.
Was security ever a problem there?
Some dude came out and I think he told me to stop skating, but I was already like 20 tries in. So I was just like, just call the cops, dude. Like, I'm not gonna stop skating this right now because you want me to leave. Like, I'm already too invested. A couple tries after that, I wound up doing it, and luckily the cops didn't come and write us tickets or nothing like that.
Well, you caught the kickflip perfectly. It was the ender of the video. Would you consider that your most perfect kickflip you've done, or does another one come to mind?
It's definitely the biggest one I've ever done. I don't want this to sound weird, but like I normally do switch kickflips. Like I feel like I do more switch kickflips than I do regular kickflips. For some reason, like it almost feels more comfortable to me, you know?
What's your favorite switch kickflip then?
Trying to think the best switch flip I've done. Oh, I did the there's this gap in San Diego called it was actually in the WTF part too, but it was called the ditch gap. That was a good one. And then I did the 16 in Arizona in
oh yeah. Last question, did you make it to Disneyland?
Yeah, that's right. We going to Disneyland. We going to Disneyland. Love you, Lisa. We going to Disneyland. Yeah, I don't know. I was just in my head. I was just thinking like. So I felt like when I landed that, like it was almost like winning the Super Bowl. All the dudes, like I feel like in the 90s when like their team would win the Super Bowl, they're like, I'm going to Disneyland with my kids, man.
You just won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next? I'm going to Disneyland.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my mindset.
Nice. Yeah, the ground's all torn up there, so 100% not skatable right now.
So usually when these spots aren't skatable, we tell you what you got to do to skate it again. Right now there's no ground, so you got to bring a bunch of blocks and some plywood maybe, and you got to curve in and go over.
Or you can pour some new concrete down.
Yeah, maybe once they pour in the new concrete, you could like curve in and go over it, but who knows, maybe they'll replace the rail by then.
Well, it also looks like that's a tight curve.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna replace that rail, because it's like, if they're gonna try and make things look new and fresh, that's not the best rail.
It's like a drop in there.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna completely take the stairs out. I bet they're building a ramp that goes all the way down.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say.
Yeah, who knows?
It's funny because today we actually came here to film a different skate spot video, but the spot was completely gone, worse than this.
Yeah.
So check it out.
All right, so we're on Artesia Boulevard. We had another spot video in mind. There was a rail to drop off over here that we were gonna do a spot history check on. I guess the building's been demoed.
That sucks.
It was a really cool spot. Sean did 50-50. T-Funk did 5-0. Curren Caples did nose grind. Noe Solis did nose grind as well. Simon Bannerot did feeble.
Gabbers did crook. Zion did front feeble. Kyle Walker did back Smith. And probably the craziest trick, Nyjah back over crooked it.
And that's it. Now the spot's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess right before this building got demoed, they put a gate up there so you couldn't even skate it recently anyways.
I'm sure there would have been a way to
Make it happen.
There's no way to make it skatable now.
Yep, it's gone. It's definitely gone. Since that's not skatable anymore, let's see if there's any other spots nearby in the surrounding area that you can still skate. You can skate off this little platform.
So right next door, there's this giant rail only a couple people have hit.
Jeez.
It's a long one. Alex Midler grinded it. Andy Anderson smithed it.
A few people have hit it, but not too many.
I'm pretty sure it got board slid. If anyone wants to come skate this, you definitely got to bondo that crack. Oh, the ones on this side are knobbed.
It's weird.
I mean, they're screwdriver knobs. You can just unscrew that.
Yeah, some more construction on the building over on this side.
And it looks like there's a wall ride into a hill bomb on the other side of the building.
That looks sick.
Looks like it's been hit quite a few times before.
All right, Kanaan, let's see it.
I would if I wasn't hurt.
Head on over to DernBros.com for official merch. We got t-shirts, we got hats, we got stickers, beanies, water bottles, and more. Check it all out at DernBros.com. All right, that's our video on the Long Beach Overrail. Let us know if we missed any tricks. Let us know what skate spot we should check out next. And make sure you subscribe. We'll see you next time.